Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about this little pocket e-reader, the XTEink X4. I made a video about this on my channel a few months ago now. It's quickly become one of my most used pieces of tech, and it's one of the pieces of tech I like a lot because it sort of has this single function, right? Like it's an e-ink screen that you wake up, you read books on. But in the past couple of months, I've been using this now for not just reading books. So here are 5 ways that I'm using this little e-reader here, and maybe this will inspire you to either grab one of these or pick this up again. Okay, up first is just having the FIFA World Cup schedule on here. In the morning, I don't like having my phone out. I don't use my phone in the mornings, but I do permit myself this little e-reader if I'm curious when a particular game is, or if I'm even out and about, I'm like, oh, when is this game? Rather than having to go to my phone, I just downloaded the entire schedule and threw it into Claude, had it turn it into an EPUB file, dropped it on here. The formatting isn't great, but it's more than good enough to be able to peruse through here, see where a game is happening, what time it's happening, at least in my time zone. This is one of my favorite things to do with this little e-reader, is just find little things that I want to carry with me, bits of information. As far as schedules go and just having times and things like this, I think I'm gonna do this for more things in the future, but I would love it if you left down in the comments below, what's one schedule or one thing that you would like to have on your pocket little e-reader? Maybe it's the World Cup schedule. And if it is, let me know what team you're rooting for. Second on this list has to be essays. Now, if you don't want to read a full book, whether that's going to standard ebooks, going to Project Gutenberg, or even going on Substack and just PDF saving a favorite essay of yours from someone, throwing that into like Calibre or even Claude and having it converted into an EPUB, so then you can read some essays on here. And I think this is the perfect device to read essays on, especially if you don't want to be in a long reading session, but you want something that you can read in maybe 5-10 minutes. For me, I really enjoy Thoreau's essays. There's just something about them that I think even Walden can kind of be read like this, where each chapter can sort of live as its own little essay. I really like going through here and reading essays. Especially if I'm like feeling like I'm not in the mood to like jump into any of the books that I'm currently working on, an essay is usually a good deal. If you want a recommendation for that, Tommy Dixon, who wrote the best internet essays by essay architecture, or like was part of the essay architecture competition, Tommy's essay won. I will link his Substack along with mine down in the description below. That may be somewhere you want to start as well. Also, while this video is not sponsored, I did want to talk a little bit about my new book, The Enduring Devotion, because it's you guys purchasing the books that I put out every year that helps support this channel and allows me to continue to be a full-time dad and I guess a part-time or pretty much full-time person here on YouTube. My latest book, The Enduring Devotion, is out now. One of the reasons why I like releasing my books on Gumroad, DRM free, is because it allows you to put them on anything like this XTEink X4. In this most recent book, I did meditations on the 20 Christian mysteries, the joyful, luminous, sorrowful, and glorious, along with, I just made this book like I guess a deluxe edition. I put in some of the Marian essays that I've written over the years, so that's on here as well. But if you purchase this book, it is something that is compatible here on the X4. It'll also work with your Kindle, Kobo, things like that. This is a great way that you can support the channel, and let me know if you do end up purchasing the book, if it's valuable for you, if it hopefully gives you a different perspective on your faith, prayer journey, wherever you're at in life. I would really love to hear from you if that's the case. This leads me to the third thing that I've started using this little X4 for, and that is for prayers. So with the USCCB, you can just send a PDF like any prayer on their site. And as I'm recording this, it's like towards the end of June, the Litany of the Sacred Heart, for those of you celebrating the Sacred Heart or just the co-op prayer of the Sacred Heart prayer. I don't have it memorized. Hopefully one day I will, but until then, just having that prayer here on the XTEink X4 allows me to use this in my devotional time. This is also something I don't feel weird bringing out in, like, say, like in the sanctuary, praying a litany. Obviously, I probably wouldn't use this during Mass. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. If you are a church-going person of sorts, would you use like an e-ink device for like a missal or for like prayers, things like that, hymns? I'm still on the fence about this, but having those prayers on the device on something like this that I don't have to like dig through a whole prayer book or keep an entire book of prayers on me. Just being able to have this on me allows me to go through these prayers in my own time. Just something really nice about having them in this kind of form factor. This leads me to something that I think everyone should get on board with, which is having poetry on your EPUB devices or e-devices, e-ink devices. This is the easiest form, at least I've found for me, to just get reading, just get started reading. Whether it's something just as short as like the Psalms or something as long as like the Aeneid, having poetry on your device, continually revisiting that poetry. For me, I love the Aeneid by Virgil. This is the English translation that's available for free on standard ebooks. Yeah, there's just something about jumping into a little bit of poetry that like you can be waiting in line at the grocery store and all of a sudden you're with the Trojans setting sail for Italy, right? Like I'll even read a little bit of this, like if my kids are just a little bit rowdy or something, like whether it's the prayers or just like reading some poetry, like having a little bit of story time in your pocket, some of the most epic stories that have ever been told throughout all human history. This can't be understated how cool this is. I still love coming to this and, just jumping back into the Aeneid. I need to restart this again, actually. I did this earlier this year and already I think I can do it. Against the Tiber's mouth, but far away, an ancient town was seated on the sea, a Tyrian colony the people made, stout for war and the studious of their trade. Oh yeah, we could be here forever. This is powerful. And again, these are all things that you can usually find for free on standard ebooks, Project Gutenberg. So make sure you don't sleep on having a little bit of poetry on your X4. Finally, the last thing I'd recommend putting on this thing are some journaling prompts. Now, I like to go on Substack and just search for journaling prompts. There are several creators on YouTube that have free journaling prompt, guides, PDFs, things like that. I've even gone back and used my first book, Restored in the Rhythm, which is more of a devotional, but does have these questions and sort of these prompts that you can work through, like a journaling prompt as well. This is a really easy way to get out of any kind of like writer's block. If say you're getting up early in the morning, you want to write, you don't have access to your phone, you're trying to stay off the internet. This is a really easy way that you can have dozens and dozens of prompts at your disposal, ready to go, and start writing and start, coming up against some of these questions that you maybe want to work towards. Again, could be something like a devotional, like my first book. Some of the creators that I know that have some really great journal prompts, like Matt Ragland, Clark Keegley. I know those guys, and probably many, many more. In fact, if you have a particular set of journal prompts that you like, again, whether it's a devotional or for some creator here on YouTube or Substack or otherwise, leave it down in the comments below so we know about that. So yeah, very simple 5 ways that I'm using the XTEink X4 without reading books. I'm still also reading a few books on here as well. I do like reading on printed page, but especially when I'm on the go, this little device is it's a powerhouse, and it's probably saved me hours from my phone and just allowed me to read more prayers, poetry, journaling prompts. This little thing is so good. I'll have it linked in the description below in case you don't have one. Feel free to pick it up. I think it's an affiliate link down there, so it'll help support the channel. Let me know if you have something like one of these particular categories or something I did not mention here. Let us all know down in the comments below. And with that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. If you haven't yet, please do so. It really does help me out. And be kind both in life and in the comments below. Like this video to send good vibes across the internet. We'll do it again soon. Later.